We were founded in 1977 as the Access Center for Substance Abuse Treatment for individuals in Macomb County. And since 1977, our agency has really grown and expanded to provide a variety of services to address the many needs of families, specifically individuals and families that have been impacted by substance use disorders, family concerns, addiction, mental health conditions, as well as a variety of other needs. Our summer camp is one of our most exciting programs at the agency. It's our project-focused summer camp, and it's an opportunity for children who've been impacted by a loved one's addiction. It may be a cousin, it may be a sibling, it may be a step-parent that is addicted to substances and may be struggling. Their loved one may also be in recovery, and it's an opportunity for children to come together and see that they're not different, that there are lots of other children and teenagers that have been impacted by a loved one's addiction, and they learn really key skills.
I didn't cause it.
I can't cure it.
I can't control it, but I can help take care of myself by communicating feelings
and celebrating myself.
One of the most exciting things about our summer camp project is that we've had a number of children who have come through our camp and now are volunteers that come back and give to the camp each year, and I think that's a testament to how impactful this camp is to individuals within our community.
Well, I guess I could be considered a camp veteran. I've been coming here as a camper since I was 7 or 8. I've managed to stay almost every single summer coming. Maybe a few summers I couldn't, but most of my life I've been coming here. My dad became an alcoholic, so my aunt tried to protect my brothers and me by bringing us to camp. She enlisted us all the time. I felt like I needed to come. I wanted to come for her, more or less, and then every summer it was more like a refresher as I started to get older. When I was like 12 and 13, when it became something that was more like in our face, not just my dad does this, well, it's my friends do this. And it became more of like a refresher.
All right, so a lot of different, background, schools, things like that. I was asked to come here and talk to you guys about legal ramifications with drugs and things like that.
I came to camp because my dad is a major alcoholic and I wanted to learn some ways on how to cope with when he's drinking and ways to handle it and how to stay calm and tell him when I don't like what he's doing.
We have a middle school student too, middle school student as well, right? And then you're a high school student. So there's a lot of different anxieties and fears that you guys go through.
My favorite part was, today. When the sheriff came in, he taught me a lot of things. He told me about a lot of drugs and how it's wrong, and he talked about babies that are born with drugs, and I can relate to that because I was a drug baby.
My experience at camp have been wonderful. I've seen the children who are really taking in what they're learning and applying, and as a parent, the parenting group has opened my eyes to a whole lot of things, and it's been very educational and life-changing, I believe.
Lots of times medication can look like candy, or candy can look like medication, you just don't know.
And you can.
And what if they ate it?
You can't let babies have it because sometimes they can take it and then they'll get really sick.
I learned a lot of parenting skills that I wish I had known 20 years ago with my own children. From now on, I will be using them, even on my older children. And Audrina has learned a few things because she has spoken to me about them. So I know she's listening and absorbing, and that's what she needs. She needs to know that she's not the only child like this.
This program has been in existence for over 15 years. It's for families who have substance abuse problems with a loved one in their family. So we take children ages 5 to 15 and divide them into groups where there's an age-appropriate curriculum to teach them how to handle the stress that they're under in their families. We educate them about substance abuse prevention, and we teach them that they're not alone, that there are other people that are support systems to them, and we help them to determine who they are. And we do a lot of fun activities to incorporate the lessons. substance abuse is very common, and there are many, many children who are growing up in families with substance abuse issues. And they need this camp because they need to learn how to deal with it.
I learned that if someone asks me to try bad stuff, to say no and then tell someone else about it. And if like my friend says like they're gonna do something, you tell an adult and stuff.
And this is my first time at camp. I've been wanting to share it with others already, and I'm looking forward to my daughter participating next year and being a part of it, and it's opened my eyes to want to find out more even about CARE and all that it does offer to help those in need, because all the families that have been here, we all share similar stories.
I came into CARE to get an evaluation to get my driver's license back after my 3rd DUI conviction.
I came to CARE in the end of October of 2011. It was mandated through the DHS CPS, and because they wanted me to be assessed through the SAS program for substance abuse.
I actually started drinking when I was 9 years old. I came from a very abusive household, and I think I used alcohol to kill the pain. And by the time I was about 11 or 12, I was into hard drugs, mescaline, THC, LSD, smoking marijuana, and that continued on until I was in my late 30s. And then I just had an awakening. It was time to quit. And from that point on, I got involved as much as I could in trying to help others that may have an addiction problem. After I had probably about 4 years sobriety, I started working a lot with others. Got involved in the communities in the area on their anti-drug coalitions, working with adolescents and teenagers, young adults, to try to help them either prevent their drug use or stop their drug usage.
Once I got a handle on what was actually going on with me emotionally and started making the strides to change the way I thought about things and to do a lot of self-talk. I mean, it works. It took about 5 months before it really started to take hold, where I could distinguish frustration from from sadness, and it wasn't always anger. Yes, I still get angry sometimes, but it's a healthy anger. I don't just fly off the handle.
So many of not only career opportunities, but networking opportunities for personal growth have happened because of my involvement with CARE and the groups that are facilitated here and the folks that surround them.
Actually, I've decided to dedicate my life to helping others. That's why I had quit my job when the opening came available at CARE, and actually took a huge pay cut to come here because I felt I was needed more here than making a lot of money. And it means more to me to help others than it does to make money. I mean, I have everything I need.
CARE of Southeastern Michigan, obtaining new funding is always a critical issue. As state revenues have been reduced, we've experienced a number of budget cuts, a number of reductions. At the same time, have experienced an increased demand for services. And so through the support of the community, we've really been able to sustain and maintain programs. A number of years ago, for instance, our camp project was, we unexpectedly lost funding for it. And it was through the support of staff as well as the community that we were able to maintain that project. And we've seen that happen throughout the years as funding has been restricted and reduced. We've needed more unrestricted dollars and more funding to support our current programs and develop new programs as community needs have changed. And so we do ask that you provide support to our agency through a donation. No donation is too small. We accept donations of all sizes, and those donations really go to help support our family-focused programs.
I've been sober now for, since May 12th of 2011.
I haven't used alcohol or other drugs since November of 2000.
I just celebrated 14 years and I never thought that I could get 14 days. So it is hope. I feel that if I can give others hope and share my experience and my life with them, that maybe it can help them get through it, to face their problems head on and deal with it.